Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, as you can probably see by everything strewn across the floor of my lounge room, I've got some new things to put into the wagon. So I've been wanting to do this for a bit of a while now. I've gone and got myself a White Line suspension package. So the wagon's been lowered, but it's definitely still handles like a boat when you're cornering. So decided I'm going to go all out and get what I can to go suspension wise. I don't want to go coilovers just yet, but I do want to change how it sort of feels. So everything I could get from White Line, I have gone and done as far as I'm aware. So starting off down here, I've gone and got the front and rear adjustable sway bars. So I believe that it's a 30mm front and a 24mm rear sway bar, and again they're adjustable. I'll see when time comes to install it later on as to what settings I choose, but yeah, I'm not sort of chasing anything super aggressive, but it'd be nice to firm up the ride so it's not like I'm driving a bowl of porridge. So yeah, so I've got the front and rear sway bars. As I said, that's all the adjustable ones. I also went and got an adjustable panhard bar. Again, being lowered, does obviously squat the rear axle slightly to one side, so would like to straighten that up. I've got the strut brace. I did get the one that goes back towards the firewall. I think it just looks neater, gives me more options down the track for if I end up changing manifolds and stuff like that. I can not have that just going straight over the middle and causing a ruckus. And in this box here, I've also got a set of adjustable upper trailing arms for the back diff. So we'll install them, we'll install the sway bars and the panhard bar. We're going to go over to Josh's place with his hoist to install all that. And then the strut brace, I'm going to install that at my house before going to Josh's, because that's an easy job. And to be honest, I'm a bit of a child and am impatient and would like to put something on the car straight away. So we'll start off with putting the strut brace on, and then we'll continue on to install the rest of the fun stuff. So let's get at it. Alright, so I've unpacked it all, guys. As you can see, these are all the part numbers on there, if you can read them all for which bits they are. So this is a simple one. Again, this one cuts up around the back. It's just here's two strut mounting points, left hand, right hand side, and the bar. So you can see, so it'll mount up to these three bolts and cut up around the back and then come over this side. Now I am going to try and tidy up that hose there, looks a bit too long, so I'll trim that up and clean it. And I'll also do have to move the coil. I might move around to the next one just so it doesn't have anything fouling on it. But again, that's obviously a nice point, having that moved out from behind in there, because it's shit. So alright, I'll start pulling things apart and get it in there. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so that one's all installed. So I've done some tidying up. Again, I've moved the coil pack just to this one. It was sitting on that bolt there, but I've moved it around to the front one. Tied up some of the wiring, you can see, goes up and around. Shorten that fuel hose in there so it's nice and tucked in. But that's all installed. So I really like how this one's a black finish. Again, the point of the wagon is always to be not necessarily a standout, but more of a sleeper spec. So it's nice that sort of ties in the engine bay a bit darker. So now that one's all done, we'll head over to Josh's and put on the hoist to do all the underneath. So let's go. Guys, so I've made it over to Josh's now. I've got all my parts laid out here. Also do have some steering rack boots, because we did notice last time we were here that it decided to want to break a boot. So I thought, while I'm under the car, I'll change them both out, because may as well. But also, yeah, so we're going to adjust, get all new sway bars, replace all them out, and then the rear sway bar, which is tiny, I've also got the adjustable uppers, which are those ones. So we'll start pulling it apart and getting it going. Right, so front sway bar is in. So from memory, this was about a 30-ish mil sway bar compared to the original one down there, which is only like a 25 or something. Was persuaded by Josh to end up going to the heavier setting. So if you don't know, with the White Line, You go from the back, the edge one makes it a lighter sway bar, bring to the front makes it a heavier in terms of rigidity. So we just went straight to that one, so it'll be strong as. So that's all installed, but for now we are going to leave the boots because we had a quick look at the down here. They're also cracked as well, so I'll get new tie rod ends, new boots, or put new boots on and get all that done at the same time. And even Z-bar bushes are starting to look a bit sad, so I'll order all of that and get that sorted down the track. But for now the front sway bar's in, so now let's head down to the back. Alright, so just got the upper control arms out. Just thought I'd do a quick comparison. Obviously these are just a pressed steel, not much to them, and these are the adjustable ones from Whiteline. So a lot nicer. For the moment I've just set them up to the exact same lengths, and then when I get the wheel alignment done they can adjust it. But yeah, going to be a lot nicer having something like this in, all new rubbers and everything. So we'll get them in and then get the old sway bar out. Already got the Panhard bar out. It doesn't look real nice, it's over here. And got the new one all set up in length. So we'll get the uppers in, then we'll unpack the rear sway bar, get the old one out, swap them out, and go from there. Alright, back's all in, guys. So adjustable Panhard bar, the bigger sway bar. Again, looking at the old one, it looks like it's about a 15mm compared to, looks like an 18 or a 20mm in the new one. Now it's all adjustable by the links and stuff in there. Now again, just went as tight as we could. There is, if I can get in there, so there's 4 points along there plus 3 on the bracket above it. The one, when you line it up as far back to the tyres as possible, makes it as firm as you can get. Via the information on the paperwork, it claims 75% stiffer or something. So adjustable Panhard bar also gives more clearance for exhaust, which means when I change from this setup, I should be able to get something more decent underneath. So, but that leaves that done for the day. So I'll catch you next time, and we'll get going with a video after this one to see how it actually handles. Cheers, guys.